Hello there everyone and welcome. Welcome to this channel of personal development and self-discovery. As this is the first video of what I hope to be a very long journey. I would like to explain a few things about this channel, what this channel is about. So here we go. Perhaps it might be wise to discuss what this channel is not about. This channel is not about finding easy solutions, quick solutions, or trying to find quick results. This isn't a fast food results channel. You won't find any gurus here. There's plenty of that elsewhere. So if you're after something along those lines, this channel won't be for you. What you will find is a lot of discussion, a lot of self-discovery, a lot of personal development based on the following, mainly on life's experiences and what they mean to everyone. And we will try and analyze these things according to certain traditions of thought and practice throughout history, and mainly the traditions of classical thought, mythology, philosophy, the tradition of Reiki, and the tradition of esoteric Christianity, and also the practices involved with these traditions, because these are not just theoretical frameworks or just histories or just theory that we learn and then we forget. By combining these two things together, we will come to an understanding of who we are, why we are here, how we can evolve, and ultimately find happiness and success. And by all means, I don't interpret success as having a lot of money. Now, that can be part of it, by all means, but ultimately, that's not how I interpret success. I'm sure you know plenty of people out there who have or had a lot of money, but ultimately lived very unhappy lives. So, what is life? Why are we here? Especially in these times, these challenging times that we live in. I think it's very important to try and understand, to give meaning to our lives, to find success. Is life just a chemical reaction, a whim of, the universe? Or is it something much more? I believe that life is a journey of self-discovery and personal development. I think that the purpose of life is twofold: to evolve as human beings and to create a better world. Now, these two things ultimately overlap. Finding our purpose in life, having a purpose in life, creating a better world, doesn't necessarily mean that that is what our job will be. So don't interpret that way. It will be great if your job is ultimately your purpose in life, but a lot of times you will find that our job is simply something that we do to support ourselves, our family, pay the bills. Everyone has to do that. And our purpose might be something that we do outside of our work environment. Now, if you can bring those two together, that is great. Now, if what do we mean by personal development? And where does spirituality comes in all of this? Well, I believe that spirituality is a way of personal development and self-discovery. You can't have personal development without self-discovery. And it is that way that we will evolve as human beings. Now, what do I mean evolve as human beings? You will find that we all have what is called egoism. Now, this egoism is, one might say, what keeps us from living a better life. This egoism is the so-called devil, if you like. And it is nothing to fear, of course. It is something to love. I remember something that the great Lebanese poet-philosopher said, Khalil Gibran. He said, "They told me to love my enemy. I listened and I loved myself." We are our greatest enemy. And we need to love ourselves. Perhaps this is the greatest lesson that we need to learn in life, to love ourselves, but more about love further down our journey. In relation to our purpose in life, what does that have to do with? How do we discover our purpose in life? Well, I think we have to go, and this is where self-discovery comes in. Yeah? Who are we? Well, who are we? What is our purpose? Who are we? And the question to who we are, I think it's very important to remember, and please don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to impose or in any other way make you people try and follow the teachings or whatever it might be of a specific religion. It's just my background and that's what I use. But every religion has its own theoretical, philosophical framework. And I think that's how we should see the texts, the religious texts, as a philosophical framework. A lot more of that further down the track. I'm sure a lot of people might have something to say about these things. However, in the Bible, so we see, let's say, God created man in their image, in his image and likeness. Now, what does that mean? In his image and likeness. And of course, this is not something that we can analyze in just a few minutes. A lot more of this will be discussed further down in other videos. But for the purposes of self-discovery and purpose in life, what it means is, and I think this is a great misunderstanding, because we present God as this old man. Great misunderstanding. So what are we? Are we this body? Is this who we are? Is this who God is in his likeness and image? Or are we talking about something else when we refer to likeness and image? And I like to think that, yes, we are referring to something else. And what this might be, how do you understand? You understand this by understanding the nature, the actions, if you wish, of God. So one of his characteristics would be, I think all you agree, is that he is a creator. He creates. So that means that part of our nature, of who we are as human beings, is to be creators, to create. another parenthesis here. If you wish to discover some of these eternal truths, whether you believe in the divine or not, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Have a look around nature, okay? So if you look in nature, you will discover a lot of these things, a lot of these truths, and that will help you understand yourself. That is also a way of discovering who you are and what life is all about. Because all these things, nature, ourselves, is an expression of the divine. So whether you believe in the divine or not, or whether you just like to believe in nature, and that's fine. So let's close the parenthesis and let's move on. So if God is a creator, we must be creators. And this is where our purpose in life lies, and our happiness in life lies. Now, don't confuse happiness with pleasure. These are two very, very different things. Guilty as charged. I've done that in the past. So pleasure and happiness are two very different things. And I believe happiness comes from, one, an understanding of ourselves, and furthermore, evolving as human beings. And two, through understanding our purpose in life and creating this purpose, creating a better life, creating a better world for ourselves, our family, and everybody else, humanity. In whatever way, it might be the smallest thing, you know. You don't have to change the world. You might be great in, I don't know, baking products. Yep. It doesn't matter. How do you know? How do you find this purpose? How do you become a creator? Listen to this. Okay, a lot more about this, but this never lies. Okay? Don't confuse that with human reasoning, which can lead us astray a lot of times. So I believe that our purpose in life, we can find it in our talents, okay? In our talents. And what are you talented in? What are your interests? Yeah, I believe that that's where your purpose in life lies. Now, is everything rosy? No, because we don't just have talents and interests. We also have weaknesses. That's the egoism part of it. That's where personal development comes in. To give you an example, let's say that someone's supposed to be a writer and is a very good writer, but he's also very angry. He gets very angry easily. Now, if he's not able to control this anger, life will keep throwing challenges at him that will derail his happiness and him manifesting his purpose in life as a writer. There's no way around it. I'm sure you know have many experiences on this yourselves in some way or another. So we need, through some form of spirituality, to understand who we are as human beings, understand our weaknesses, evolve as human beings, and find our purpose in life, manifest our purpose in life through our talents and interests, and create a better world. This is life. This is what's going to make us happy, where we're going to find true happiness. Now, we're already almost 15 minutes, and I thought I'm going to keep these videos as short as possible. So we will continue on our next video. There are a few more things we need to add to what we've just said. I would like to once again welcome you. Welcome to this journey we call life, and I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one.